I, I I know why I wasn't getting the invite on my other email because I don't have you on that uh, Google Hangouts.
Oh,
That's why.
huh.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're live.
Yep.
Oh boy.
SmackDown was okay. Let's just start off with that.
Yeah, Ziggler, AJ was good. Nakamura, Owens was good.
Yeah,
The women's tag match was okay.
yeah, yeah.
Lana debuted.
What?
I guess they're giving Lana the Eva Marie push. We're supposed to get.
No, I can understand. Except they're starting her out as a heel. They're doing the reverse.
Yeah.
Eva.
Well, Eva was a heel too, but
Well, yeah, but when she first came up, she was a babyface, and they were trying to
well,
go against the grain with her.
that one match with the WrestleMania match, yeah. But the fans were always going to boo her. There's no way she could have been the babyface. Always going to boo her.
Yeah. That just makes no sense to me. Why would you?
I know we'll be a babyface sooner than later because she gets cheered so much.
Well, I think she's going to be a heel for a while because now they can turn Natalya babyface without even having to turn Charlotte.
Yeah, if they want to, yeah.
Which I think they're going to end up doing.
It's not. We haven't seen long promos.
Yeah.
Before, so I don't know how she's going to do with that.
The women don't do many long promos, though. They're shorter. The men do the long promos.
Yeah, we haven't seen Lana interact with other women. How she's gonna?
Yeah, I don't understand why they're still having Lana do her accent.
Yeah, I know, which is weird.
Unless at some point they are gonna put her back with Rusev.
I don't know. They're doing the Randy Orton Jinder Mahal match next week as a dark match.
Why? Why not put that on TV?
They were planning to do it on TV, but they nixed it. They're gonna do it as a dark match instead.
That makes no sense. That means that there can't be any DQ or anything. It's gonna be Jinder Mahal winning clean.
Well,
which means they'll probably win clean at the pay-per-view.
The match anyway, because it's gonna be dark. Nobody on TV will see the match because it's a dark match. So.
Well, yeah, no, but in a dark match, the champ always wins. No matter if the champ is heel or babyface, the champ always wins. That's why they should do this on TV, because they can still have they can have Randy Orton win, but have Jinder get DQ'd, and then go into a no DQ match at Money in the Bank. There's sound booking there. Or maybe even do another, if you get disqualified, you lose the title match. Because in this feud, it actually makes freaking sense.
Yeah. They're gonna add more storylines from women on 205 Live.
I saw that. Doesn't surprise me.
It's gonna increase the viewership.
The women need more TV time anyway.
Yeah.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
Okay, because for some reason, every once in a while, I don't get any reaction from the from the mic, and I'm just wondering if I'm getting through.
Huh.
It's weird.
Yeah.
sad about Harley.
They have
Race.
plans.
My prayers go out to him.
Yeah, mine too. He 2 broken legs.
Yeah.
I don't know what I don't know what else is wrong with him. Anything else wrong with him? I don't know if there is.
What?
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else wrong with him besides the broken legs or not.
He was really sick at the beginning of last year. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
He had looked like a heart attack or something. Or had an aneurysm in his lung or something. I forget what it was. But he was actually close to death last year at the beginning of the year. The beginning of last year he was close to death, if I remember correctly. Because he
Harley
actually
Race said he was never on his deathbed. Harley Race said he was never on his deathbed. Like they're
Well, according to what I remember, he was really sick last year at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was. He must have had a heart attack or something. I forget what it was. But he was really sick like 4 years ago too. In 2013, he was really sick.
Yeah.
Because last year he wasn't able to do any of his training when he trains guys.
Yeah.
Because I think his training school actually closed.
I don't know.
Don't quote me on that, but I think it did.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think his training school closed because he couldn't do it anymore, and I don't think he had any other trainers but himself working for him. So it wasn't like OVW where if Danny Davis couldn't do it, one of the WWE guys would do it.
Damn it. Alexa Nia Jax at Right Balls of Fire pay-per-view. God damn it.
Why?
I want to see that.
I don't want to see that either. Alexa's decent in the ring, but Nia Jax is terrible.
Yeah.
And people that tell you that she's gotten better have not seen her wrestle. She's immovable. She can't move in the ring. The only reason she's even in WWE is because she's related to The Rock.
Yeah, Austin Aries' fiance debuted on NXT last night.
She did?
Yeah, slapped Andreas.
Who's Andrea?
The guy.
Oh, Andrade, you mean? You mean Andrade Cien and Elvis?
Those two.
Why? She can actually go in the ring. From what I remember of her in TNA, she can go in the ring. They got to build her up for the women's title. I am not getting reaction again. That's weird.
Oh, I can hear you.
Yeah, but every once in a while, I'm watching the bar go up and down for the volume, and half the time I'm not getting it. So I don't know if it's my computer doing that. It ain't my mic because I have my mic way up by my face. So
there's a screen going up for you. I'm on.
Well, we can talk about last week's Lucha Underground. I do know what happened on Lucha Underground though, because I read the report on Wrestling Observer.
I didn't watch last night, so
yeah, I read the report.
They didn't show a freaking replay last night.
What?
Like they do. They didn't show the 10 o'clock freaking replay last night like they usually do.
They didn't show a replay the week before either, or last week.
Yes, they did.
They normally would show a replay.
They should replay last week at 10 o'clock, and I watched it last week, but they didn't do it this week. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Johnny Mundo retained.
Yeah. Do they have anything else?
They announced Dario Cueto now has a trophy. They're doing a big tournament. And Prince Puma beat Mortez in a Boyle Heights street fight. That's what happened last night on Lucha Underground.
Hold on. I can actually pull up the.
There's the trophy.
And link it to you. Hold on. No, I can't because I just. I'm gonna link it to you. Hold on. I'm pulling it up right now. This explains what happens on Lucha Underground. Hold on. I'm gonna send it to you on Messenger.
Baron Corbin is betting on its favorite right now to win Money in the Bank ladder match.
Why would you have him win?
He's just a betting odds favorite. So right now, I'm sure that will change by the time next weekend comes.
Hold on.
That would be hopeful. Lana can be the new Eva Marie. I don't see that.
I just sent you the article.
You can actually read in full what happened last night on Lucha.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. If you're trying to build Baron Corbin up, why not give him a shot at Owens for the U.S. title? Have him take that U.S. title off of Owens.
Because I think they want Nakamura to do that.
Well, that could change because of what if Nakamura wins the Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Which the rumor is he might. So if he does, that could change. I actually wouldn't mind seeing AJ as the U.S. champion.
Yeah.
If he turns babyface. If he finally makes the babyface turn. TNA made no money in India.
Yeah, I read that.
Especially not on ticket sales.
And they told fans who to boo and who to cheer for. And
well, they kind of have to do that because they're not conditioned. Because a lot of them don't watch the product. A lot of the Indian fans don't even know Sony 6 carries Impact. They know that Sony 6 carries WWE, but they don't know that they carry they carry TNA too. So it's kind of an odd thing that they'd actually do shows there. I know they're contracted to, but why would you do a TV taping? Why wouldn't you just do
I
live
don't know.
shows?
Yeah.
It just makes no obvious sense to do a TV taping when you can do a live show and make the same amount of money. Where I don't understand why they even have the Sony 6 deal in India. They aren't going to make any money over there because they got to sell the tickets for $3.50 to $7.50.
Yeah.
So they aren't making any money. They should really try to concentrate on the UK and the US because they've always done well in the UK. They always sell out a UK tour. So that's where they should go, and maybe go to Japan every once in a while because they did well when they did that Japanese show too with Buddhist group. So there's 3 places where TNA should be. They should not be in India.
Yeah.
They should just let that deal lapse. I hate to say it. Does WWE have the same deal with Sony 6?
They're on a different network over there.
No. WWE's on Sony 6 too. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I'm gonna Google that once because I could have sworn they are. Because Sony 6 is the biggest network in. I'm Googling it right now. But I could have sworn they were.
It's it 10-1 or 10-2. Yeah, they're on 10-1 and 10-2 in India.
Okay, I'm thinking UFC. UFC is on the same network. So is all the PGA. So is the NBA. So is the Premier League. So is the Rugby World Cup. So is the FIFA World Cup. So is the NFL. The only sport that they don't have is Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
They have every other American sport but Major League Baseball. Sony 6 does. Who has Major League Baseball in India?
I don't think anyone does. Baseball isn't in every country, I don't think.
What's the operational time frame? Infill the exfil in less than 20 mics. Keep your teams ready. Oh, yeah, sir.
Let's see. Yeah, the plan is for Lesnar to face Rollins and Finn Balor at some point. Don't know when.
We're right. They aren't in India. But they're in Korea, they're in Taiwan, and they're in Japan. And they're huge in Japan. I know that. Because of all the Japanese, they're on 4 networks in Japan. They're on the same network that New Japan is in Japan. TV Ashi. I'm gonna look up WWE.
I could see Roman Reigns champion.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out. They're on Daizan. In WWE in Japan is on Daizan.
Oh.
Or Daizan. Daizan. That's their TV partner in Japan. They signed a new. They signed an exclusive multi-year deal in April.
India has a WWE network as well, so
They do, but nobody, because the pay-per-views are already on live TV anyway, nobody uses it. That's why WWE made Jinder Mahal champion, was to try to get subscribers in Japan. I mean, in India. I wouldn't be surprised at some point they do that with Nakamura, too, to try to get more subscribers to the WWE network in Japan than New Japan World.
yeah.
I wonder how. Raza and Jay. The English version of Raza is live on Tuesdays in Japan. No. It's on a 2-day tape delay. Raw's on a 2-day tape delay. It's on at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Thursdays. The NXT is only on the WWE network. They don't have SmackDown. Oh, yeah, they do. SmackDown. Oh my God! You don't even want to know what the delay for for the Japanese version of SmackDown is. With Japanese subtitles, it's a 12-day tape delay.
Holy crap!
In Japan, it's only a 3-day tape delay in Japan for. It's for the Japanese subtitle version of Raw. It's a 9-day tape delay. Why even show it in Japanese at that point? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Just turn on the translation on your TV
and watch the American version at that point, because there's only a 2-day tape delay for there's a 2-day tape delay for Raw, and there's a 3-day tape delay for SmackDown. The English subtitle version.
Get the Cold Only Wednesday for the gift Dad really wants. And get Cold Cash for you. Rob Dad with a portable record player and get $10 Cold Cash. Give him the Fitbit Blaze and get $30 Cold Cash. Or the Sony PlayStation 4 and you'll get $50 Cold Cash.
That is just a long time. That's a long
Yes,
time.
it
It doesn't even make sense to even watch the Japanese version of Raw or SmackDown. Just watch the English version with Japanese subtitles. Because by the time you get Raw, you're almost at the next pay-per-view. Before you get SmackDown, 12 days. Yeah, you're almost a quarter of the way to the next pay-per-view before you get the SmackDown after the pay-per-view, or the Raw after the pay-per-view. That's sick. That's a long time to wait. That would kill me to wait that long. The only U.S. company that is not in Japan right now is Ring of Honor.
Is ROH.
Yeah. They're in India before they're in Japan, and they use Japanese talent. Really? Really? Why do you go to India before you go to Japan or Ring of Honor? For TV. The one area where they should be is the UK. And they aren't.
Yeah.
I hope the WGN deal goes through for St. Clair. Because that means a wider band for ROH. That means that they can be on freaking cable. What I do I'd run the first episode of the taping live every time you tape, if you're on cable. For people that have cable, for the people that don't have cable, they can watch it on their St. Clair network after, or if they're a member of Ringside, they can watch it Thursday.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just can't believe the amount of time that WWE fans in Japan have to wait for WWE television in their language.
That's a long time.
I know. Like I said, it just
I'm sure
makes
they
more sense to, if you're in Japan, to watch and you're Japanese, even though you can't understand the commentary, mute the commentary and read what they're saying with subtitles.
Yeah.
At that point. And I think that's what a lot of Japanese people do. Because in Japan, they don't get the WWE pay-per-views on live TV like they do in India. WWE programming in India is on live TV. Or is on TV.
That's why I don't see why you would even roll out the WWE Network in India, other than the classic content.
Yeah.
In India, it would have just made more sense to keep WWE Classics on Demand afloat. Cancel it everywhere else. Keep it
Yeah.
in Japan. I mean, in India. At that point.
Did you see they had a meeting backstage and how talent avoid had leaked online?
I did not
They
hear
hired
anything you just said.
Huh?
You broke up.
Did you see that the hold the talent meeting backstage this week at the tapings to help talent from getting their private contact leaked online?
Good
Brian,
for WWE. Good for WWE.
Yeah, they brought in some professional talent to show them what steps to take and what to do, and
Hopefully, it was a better guy than the guy who did the UFC summit from Anheuser-Busch, who was freaking pissed drunk at 10:30 in the morning.
Hey, I am not here to negotiate with you.
Why? I don't think there'll ever be another fighter summit for UFC ever. I know they try to do it every year, but after how badly this year's one went, I think that's over. Because it just went terribly. What the?
oh, New Japan Road to Dominant is tomorrow.
What?
It's New Japan Road to
Taku?
Road to Domino is tomorrow. Dominate wrestling.
Okay, why would they do?
Japan World?
Is it Dutaku? Because I know that there's 2 shows this week. At least I think there is. There's the one that leads up to the shows in California.
Goku show to tomorrow. And it's Okada, Beretta, and Rock and Roll.
Oh, it's all 6-man matches. Yeah, that's Dutaku. Because
I
there's
didn't know Taka.
Yeah, because there is a show. There's also a show on Saturday morning at like 4:30, I think it is.
Isn't the Kenny Omega Okada a rematch coming up soon?
Saturday. That's the show Saturday where they have. It's all the title matches that lead up to the title matches in California.
Yeah.
And Sunday or Monday we'll know we'll know the whole card for the G. What's their big tournament called? G. Why can't I think of it?
They paid fans.
What?
To attend that Impact Wrestling TV taping.
Yeah, they lost money on that. Why do a taping in Japan? I mean in India. You lost money, TNA. Anthem, why do the taping there? Why not just do live shows? It makes no sense to tape there. And the videos that they did with Jeff Jarrett leading up to it were terrible. The YouTube videos. They made they were like 2 to 3 minute YouTube videos that probably made them no money. Well, it made them no money anyway because of how wrestling is viewed by YouTube and Google.
Yeah.
But still, you want to know who's been the worst WWE champion YouTube wise? Jinder Mahal. His match from SmackDown only got 338,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Not good for Jinder, but he's going to stay a champion probably.
Yeah.
Because the only way I see him losing
is if they do some kind of a screw job finish and the Singh brothers turn on him. Which I don't see that happening anytime soon. I don't see that happening until September. Because right now they're
not going to have Cena built up by SummerSlam.
Maybe do an AJ feud that turns AJ babyface. Maybe do a Corbin feud. Sami Zayn wants some Nakamura.
Yeah. He wants to sign Leo Rush.
What?
WWE wants to sign a Leo Rush.
I know, he's too young. He's good, but he's too young. He wouldn't be on TV for at least 2 more years. He's not a guy that they'd be able to put on TV right away. They wouldn't even be able to put him on NXT TV right away because he's too young. I don't know what the rule for NXT TV is with age, but I know main roster TV you have to be 21 because of the traveling and the drinking.
Yeah.
So I know that.
And that's why it took him so long to bring Paige up. Yeah. Where is the New Japan show tomorrow? Oh.
It didn't say. I don't know.
Was that this morning, actually? Because there's no way New Japan would do 2 shows in a row. That show had to have been this morning. Because they wouldn't do a show on Friday and then one on Saturday. They wouldn't do 2 back-to-back shows on back-to-back days. So I'm going to look that up and see if that was this morning.
Oh, shit. Let's see. Do we see Nakamura versus Baron Corbin on SmackDown next week?
Probably.
Yeah. Crap.
Hold on. I'm pulling up the schedule right now.
Ivan Putski.
Road to Dominion is tomorrow morning at 6:30, and then no, that would have been this morning. In the U.S.
You're not getting off this ship.
How much longer until they can reach the door? Too long. Any guys inside?
When is Great Ball? Is Great Balls of Fire July 9th? Or July 8th?
Yeah, July 9th.
Yeah, it's July 9th. So then July 23rd would be
Battleground.
Battleground, yeah.
Are they still doing that pay-per-view in August?
No update on that whatsoever.
That originally, I think, was supposed to be Great Balls of Fire. Did you hear the story with Great Balls of Fire? How WWE was able to use the name? You want to know who brokered the deal?
What?
Do you know who brokered the deal for WWE to use Great Balls of Fire?
I know Jerry Lawler had something to do with it.
Jerry Lawler had everything to do with it. His lawyer, Jerry Lawler's lawyer in Memphis, is also Jerry Lee Lewis's lawyer.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Jerry Lee Lewis does own the name and stuff, so.
There's two more shows before the shows in two more that'll probably be on the at least one more before one more that'll be on New Japan World.
Yeah.
Possibly. Kazana Road on Father's Day. That's gonna be a busy fucking day. If that's gonna be on New Japan World, that's a busy day. Cause that's it. No, there's a show that Monday, that Tuesday, that Wednesday, that Saturday, that Friday. There's a day. The week of Father's Day, there's 5 shows for New Japan.
Wow.
There's one that could be on New Japan World. It's all one tour too.
Jeez.
There's one on Monday, which is a live show. Tuesday, which is a live show at Corrigan Hall. One on Thursday, one on Friday, one on Saturday. One on Saturday, one on Monday, the 26th, one on Tuesday, the 27th, and then all the guys that are flying that right after that show, and that one's at Corrigan Hall. They fly. The guys that are flying to the U.S. are going to fly to the U.S. New Japan's got a lot of shows in the next couple weeks.
Yes, they do. That's Sunday. Then, it's only been 5
What?
months since their last match.
What? I didn't hear what you said.
Okada.
And
Omega's
Omega?
first match was 5 months.
Their first match was at was in Tokyo at the Tokyo Dome. This will be their rematch. If Omega wins, he'll lose it to Tanahashi. And Tanahashi will lose it back to Okada. And then it'll be Tanahashi Okada feud going into the Tokyo Dome. That's the rumor I've been hearing. Or it's a way that they can do it. Because if you remember, there was supposed to be a ladder match between Okada. No, not Okada, but Tanahashi and Omega. That never happened because Tanahashi got hurt. So there's that.
Okay.
But I got a gut feeling that they're going to give Kenny Omega the title. Because they're going to have to put the title on a U.S. guy if they're going to the U.S. Because they're going to the U.S. next month. They're coming here next month, so they're going to have to. And
Unless agrees to work those shows.
what?
Agrees to work those shows.
Omega?
No, Okada. If he works those other shows.
He will probably come to the U.S. too, even if he's not champion. Because he might have a rematch with Okada. I mean.
Yeah, Okada.
One of the nights there is going to be a title match.
Okada would want a rematch for his title if he loses.
Yeah, but if Omega loses again, Omega may win it in the U.S. Probably on the second, not the first.
If Omega loses, they're not going to give him the title at all.
They might.
Really committed over there long term, so.
Well, yeah, but if they give it to him in the they may give it to him in the U.S. You never know. They may wait till they're in the U.S. so that they can get the Canadian people to come down to see the show. Which there are some Canadian people that are going to come down to see New Japan in Long Beach. So there'll be people from Canada there. There'll be people from Japan there. There'll be people from Mexico there. Because there's some CMLL guys in there too. I think Dragon Lee's going to be working that show, and I think there's one other guy. If I can't remember, it's not Maximo Sexy who got fired because of the whole thing with them with Maximo Sexy's family wrecking Juventud Guerrera's car
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. And nobody's been charged in that either.
Yeah, it's not.
So that's
yeah.
making people think that it's a work. Because they really went to town. Because
Juventud Guerrera was supposed to be the head of the wrestlers union after
the guy that was running the wrestlers union died. I guess.
Yeah, there is no wrestlers union here in the USA for
I know. I'm talking about Mexico.
never be a wrestling union here in the US.
That'll never happen
Yeah.
because of Vince. Maybe it'll happen when Triple H takes over the company.
Enough wrestlers that will get behind it.
Well, I hate to say it, Triple H may be behind it because of the fact that he was an in-ring worker, and he knows what the guys go through. Unlike Vince has only wrestled like 5 or 6 matches in his career. He doesn't understand. He kind of understands the sacrifice, but he doesn't because of the fact that he has health insurance. Like, most of the workers have to pay for their health insurance.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that could change about the wrestling business, I'd make the wrestlers, instead of independent contractors, employees. That's the one thing
Yeah.
I'd do if I owned a wrestling company. They would not be
Yeah,
independent
if you
contractors.
did that, pay for the insurance, they're traveling.
Well,
That would
actually,
cost
WWE pays all their traveling.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They pay most of it.
Yeah, you have to pay your own traveling. Yeah. You have to pay for your
Not if you're
car.
Not if you're a top tier talent. Not if you're a John Cena. Not if you're a Randy Orton. Not if you're a Batista when he was there. If you were a JBL, you had free travel. All the top tier talent has that worked into their deal because WWE pays for their bus.
I know.
I think
Cena.
Cena bought his bus.
Yeah.
But all the other guys rented their buses through WWE. There was only 2 guys in the company that I know of that own their own buses. Cena and Punk.
Yeah.
But I know Triple H is leased through WWE. I know that for a fact. Because Triple H does have a bus.
Yeah.
And he's had it for years.
Yeah.
Because he don't drive in a car. Can't believe AJ Styles doesn't have a bus yet. He's technically a top tier talent.
Maybe he doesn't want one.
I don't think he travels with anybody. He can't travel with the club because they aren't on the same show.
Yeah.
Who does he travel with? Nakamura?
He might. Who
He
knows?
could. Maybe he travels with Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about Sammy. Because all those Ring of Honor guys probably travel together, I would think. Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Sami Zayn, all those guys probably travel together. If Samoa Joe was on the same show too, Samoa Joe would probably travel with him. Austin Aries might travel with them. Well, if they were on the same show too. I wonder if they're gonna move. If Raw does go back to 2 hours in 2019, I wonder if they'll move the cruiserweights all over to 205 Live.
I don't know.
They
Because
might
a
have
lot
to.
left, a lot will be used when Raw goes back to 2 hours.
It is 2 years off, but we can start talking about it now. Because if they did move back to 2 hours, they'd have to cut the cruiserweights.
They'd have to. They would no. They just use them like for one segment on Raw.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't use them at all because the only reason the cruiserweights were put on Raw in the first place was because it was a 3-hour show. That was the whole logic with having 205 Live taped at SmackDown, but having Raw have the cruiserweights.
Now they have 205 Live. They need Raw so they can promote 205 Live. So it kind of goes.
They could just use SmackDown to promote 205 Live.
Yeah, I know.
Which might be what they do. They might have a dark match before the show. That would be the 205 Live match.
Less women will be used if Raw goes back to 2 hours. That means less tag teams will be used if Raw goes back to 2 hours.
Actually, back when they were 2 hours in the early 2000s, more tag teams were used, if you remember.
Huh?
Less women, more tag teams were used. Because Raw had a whole hell of a lot of tag teams. SmackDown also had a whole hell of a lot of tag teams.
Well, those were 2 shows and weren't brand. Well, yes, it was.
Actually, yeah, they were. That was during the first brand split.
The first brand split was in 2002.
Three. Late 2002 or early
It was after the invasion.
and it went to 2012. Because they still had the draft in 2011, and that's when Cena went from Raw to SmackDown to Raw. When it was supposed to land on Taker. And Taker was supposed to come to Raw. It was supposed to be Taker and Cena switching shows.
Taker was part-time then. He wasn't full-time.
Yeah, but he was technically part of the SmackDown roster. Because if you went and looked at the roster from back then, back in 2011, he was technically part of the SmackDown roster. We got way off track again.
Yeah. Well, it's not really much. Really.
Yeah, there really isn't much to talk about. But
The Google Hangout worked well today. We go back into it. There's no issues. Because I don't know what we do or what else we do going forward. So.
Well, we'll just stay with Google Hangouts for a while. Because there's no client that we can use to end the Hangout.
Yeah.
End the Hangout so that we can talk. So that this doesn't get on the video.
Huh?
We're still live.
Yeah, I know.